Well.
This is a real freaking embarrassment. We're giving these
This
knives
pleases
off!
me to no end.
You have a Chen taking over a range creep, and then you have an Enchantress taking over a Treant. And they're both zoning people with it.
How you doing?
And interesting to see, I mean, a Miracle playing the Void Spirit, of course, in this safe lane position this game. I guess this is just something that works with the hero when you do have the mid laner, the Repo being sort of the true carry for this.
He might be Miracle.
They got him. They got him. I mean, first, same set the mind control, pretty even between the two of them. Nothing too much kicking up yet between Miposhka and Rudy. Rudy trying to get him with the combo onto Miposhka. It's good damage, not enough to kill him. Now they're going to get an aggressive onto Super Rudy. They found it. They take down the Tiny, so getting kills in both.
They're just power denying. As soon as the creep hits 50% HP, they just start denying. Bottom, Rudy again.
That is going to try onto Yatoro. Good body blocks here from the Treants, but it isn't enough. And in fact, Super Rudy himself taking quite a beating. He ends up going down. It's not enough damage for the two of them to take down this Faceless Void.
In the laning phase.
Again here, we're hanging up the top lane. Miracle on the combo. This time that brings Super Rudy over. He's in with the combo onto Collapse, and that'll do it. Miracle still stepping forward. He's getting very low. He does still have the Fairy Fire and the Dissimulate. Jumps back to safety. Doesn't want to get too close to the Lina. Worried about so bad.
He cancels though, so now they're aware. They know that the Kunkka ported bottom and canceled, so he cannot be top if they want to make an aggressive play. I imagine they're gonna really commit up there.
Brandon's gonna be off the mark though. Miracle tries to go in for an angle. Actually, Miposhka, he walked straight back into it. Collapse and Miposhka throw back. Looking towards Super Rudy. They'll take down the Tiny. With the round. Collapse. He's got a hit on so bad, allowing the Lina to get away and stay alive. Chrono's out as well, locking down mind control as they're taking down both the Miracle Void Spirit and the mind control Nature's Prophet's army. Very nicely done there. I mean, that creep making some big bang for Yellow Submarine.
Okay. It's up. Weehaw is level 12. He's got to keep playing.
Drop it into the light strike. It's going to do the job every time.
That's a late hand. I got it.
Okay. I'm going to try and lead in onto Mio. They've lost Super Rudy. Look at the damage. They've certainly got the controller. Double Root comes out. But now Mio's got to run. They're chasing them down with the Stampede. The three of them straight up on the wall. Boost locks them down. They're focusing down to one of them. Do they have the damage? They're trying to keep We Are safe as Fireman's trying to beat them back and stop them from going down. The micro is there. The net control. He's coming out with the micro. He's been able to pick up the second kill. And now he's going to look to run down Collapse. Another net comes out. We Are continuing to control the Centaur. And he says, don't worry, boys. I don't care what happened in the side lanes. I've got this game. Now Miracle's probably screaming, you know, you press Archer. No, Iron Man, I think he knows that We Are's the one that he's got to keep protected. This is the hero that's going to win them again.
I mean, look at the way they've itemized too, right? It's a pipe on mind control. They have the mech on the Chen. It's all about just buff on Weehaw. Rudy, that's looking for so bad, but
get the kill. They also have the net set up onto Collapse as he's trying to stampede away, but he cannot run. VR locks him down. Another double kill for the Meepo as VR is cleaning down Inosphere.
But, I mean, they should just. I think they can just go for the racks here. That's a possibility.
Meepo's going to keep pushing.
Yeah, they get threatened. They know Void has Midas. Oh, he's pretty weak. He's got Chrono now though, so we'll see if they stick around.
There's the first net. We are trying to control Mio, straight up. Coming down. They've got the hoop stop and the first they have the damage. Meepo, so the back turns light strike over the three of them. The Chrono's out. They're focusing on Meepo first. He has got the ages. Finds some time with the self-feed blade. Finally, they kill him. That's the first time. Can they do it a second time? Used a lot of ults to do it. Then the heavy start. Jump across from Miracle. Trying to flip it. Second, but the Laguna Blade and the torrent will take down Weehaw. They've killed off the Meepo. Now they're pulling more. Yes, locks down. Miracle drags him back into the back into Yatoro. Miracle will fall. Jump forward from Mio as he hits with the Tidebringer. They'll look to mind control. Is Yao in time? He is. The flashes are coming in. He cannot TP away. Nigma get hard punished for overextending. KP is pretty much invincible for those seconds.
But he can do the Aether Remnant Yule's play, and then they can catch him with follow-up.
Sure.
But they're looking to get aggressive.
Those
cooldowns still on the Chrono.
He's ever going to jump onto Weehaw. Put down. Hold on, Tidebringer. Weeha's in trouble. He's going to isolate himself. There's the backup army coming in. Captain's off of that. Captain is found. Still starting to back off. Miracle has the control on Leo with the Remnant pullback. Leo getting low. He's just going to go straight for TP out. They've got the Yules to cancel it, so Leo will be left behind and he will fall. Nigma able to take a good trade here this time round, getting 2 for the 2 losses they had themselves.
Even the Centaur, these heroes, they don't have a way to get rid of that silence.
Yeah, still about 1,500 gold away from his own BKB Mio.
Yep.
This guy. Hunting top, they're going to use the Stampede to collapse. He found the jump. Straight in onto mind control. Got the chain locked down as well. No escape for the Prophet. Nice catch here from Collapse.
Nicely done. Using their...
Ready to go. Stampede to close the gap. They're trying to get... We are. Oh, he's AFK. He's AFK. He's just sitting there. Oh, they've got him. He's dead. He's gone. Straight underneath that ward there again. Some...
Beautiful ward.
Yeah, that's a second time these wards on this top half of the map have just resulted in big kills for Yellow Submarine. And I mean, he was not ready for that at all. Was not. He was looking elsewhere at his Salt Meepo doing the action around the map, and they just get an easy jump on the whole army.
And with that, they actually find a DD right outside the pit and make their way to rush.
They're going to take this for sure. Not contest from Nigma. That's going to be very close to Yatora having a full butterfly. Now, this boy is very strong with the evasion and the PKB. Suddenly that backtrack. But a whole... I mean, in terms of just straight damage, I mean, with the build that Mind Control went for, obviously looking to buff up the team, buff up the Meepo, it really is, it's all on We Are to actually really get the kills in these fights. And already, surprise is there, so trap is set, so bad, does come into the outpost, they're there ready to punish him. Alina gone, to get more out of this Miracle. He is trying to jump across, he jumps out though. On this will save him once again, allowing him to step away. And Yellow Submarine, they're playing a little cautiously, they know that Nigma's hunting with the full 5-man.
Trying to dodge away from those fights a little bit there. Seeing the gems on both sides. It does seem like those wards have done quite a bit of damage this game. Oh, Yotaro, he sees our men. But, yeah, Rudy's there to bail him out.
I'll take away some of the army of our men.
Nice.
Couple of the creeps. Mind Control's looking for the bounty rings, and we'll find them. They are going to try and see if they can catch him. Goes for the Hex, but they've got the vision for the X. Mio is going to be able to bring Mind Control straight back into the action. It's Mind Control been caught and killed off again here by Yellow Submarine.
Does make sure he ults before he dies to push the lanes in as much as possible. And bottom, it looks like they're maybe trying to get aggressive onto this Void here, but all of Yellow Submarines and they're ready. They're ready. They're baiting this.
Can they get the jump? And can they do anything before the response? You're right. They're all there. Can they press the point in time? They can. They'll be able to take the ground. The Void's there to do anything. It's destroying the Meepo. A couple of turrets come in for the Kuka's act, and We Are cannot get away. Now they're going to look to try and chase more Yellow Submarine. They're looking towards Rudy. Spirit Vessel's down as well as the Clumsy Net. He'll use the Yules to try and save himself, but gets the blink off. Will manage to break his way out of here. They're hunting. They're off the mark, but the vision's there for the X marks to come into play. They drag back the Tiny. They take down another Yellow Submarine. But whilst they weren't quite quick enough to be able to keep the Void alive, they do manage to make sure that nothing any moves globally around the map.
And they could even just take away the gem from them too, and they're able to now finally take one of the outposts back, because at the 30-minute mark they did not have control of one of them. However, they're trying to gauge on him.
They're trying to get Yatora.
He gets the jump away.
He's going to be able to counterplay. He just goes straight back into the hoop. He's going to go for this. They're looking down the people. We are beating them straight away. Big plays here from Yellow Submarine as they bait Nigma in to chase them. Collapse jumps straight back in onto them. I mean, this is just something the game feels. You absolutely just cannot help but feel that Yellow Submarine, they're the ones that are just a little bit more well-tuned today.
Yeah, now Rush is back up. They're going to be able to go for that one there too. Super Rudy, they use the Stampede in order to look for him and find him. He's got Flicker to kind of play around and mess with him a bit here.
Oh, Mio's got him.
But you can't flicker that.
Got him with the setup. X-Mark into the combo. Will Flicker off the side to dodge the initial stun. He's is off to the side, but so bad's there with the Laguna. Well, to be had. Roshan is theirs. There's a free Aghanims, ladies and gentlemen, for the faceless void. That's going to be one and two times each. You know, this is exactly sort of how you want to see the deaths split out amongst your team. Whereas on the side of Nigma, it's high deaths across the course. You know, 6 deaths on We Are, 8 deaths on Mind Control, 6 deaths on Miracle. Submarine have just been able to do a great job of getting these core kills every time. And now up into the base on this top lane. What sort of answer does Nigma have? I feel like it's very hard for them to actually pull together a solid high ground defense. They don't really have any incredible high ground defending heroes.
Crossbacks is probably like their best bet, but Rudy is spotted by that ward immediately. They know that he's trying to go with Lina.
He can't even get back towards the base. He's gonna get the jump in. Straight over onto Ironman. Ironman's gone. On the side, Super Rudy, he's been spotted. He's under the ward. Again, this position where these wards have found them so much action does manage to get up with Yule's Blink. But that means, again, he's running away. He's not actually there to be able to set anything up on the high ground defense. The top reps have gone. Yellow Submarine already. They are. That's their own option at this stage, Nigma. They've got to look for the rat plays. We are trying to find the spot and rats. Counter plays there with the light strike where it does commit with the Hex. Yellow Submarine responding in full as We Are is taken out. At the same time, the Tor also able to find miracles. He dropped the chrono down for freebie onto the Void Spirit. I mean, a 16k up is 37. Been out of place. Courier zone. Another question there is the Courier of the Centaur will get taken out. Super Rudy. TP out is going to be put to a stop. It's alright. The opportunity. Free kill with Chrono. Bottom down bottom. Have found Mio. Mio has got the BKB, but he's hexed. Should still have the opportunity to pop in. They're trying to bring him down. He's going to go for the TP out, but the damage is too much. Nigma will find the keep his life. The Color Submarine want to start committing to the road. They are very strong, and they're going to start going for it. That is the full silver edge on the Courier. Complete for Yatoro. Now, who's getting this Aghanims? Who's going to get this one coming out right now?
They don't need it. I mean, the chances don't use it. It's pretty awful, but...
Yeah, let's get Sprawn King, ladies and gentlemen.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Very nicely done. They use the Hand of God. Not really so needed, but... Continuing the split push, trying to get these items picked up. We see Armani's queued up a Hex.
He's found Rudy. Man with the BKB. The kill. Make sure there's no interruptions. The rest of Nigma immediately back out as soon as they've lost one. Top lane Mio. He's going to see if he can maybe catch Micro. With the Torrent. Meaning that there's no chance for Micro to put the BKB to catch his BKB stop cooldown. Just under 10 seconds, so no chance for Micro to get out of there.
That's a lot of ult.
Now the Snappy there. They're also looking to try and chase down a Miracle. Again, Collapse, he's able to close the gap, but the Who's not there in time. This is Miracle to simulate Sam's the Sun. Chrono June, he's not going to get the chance to jump out with the Astral Step. They'll find the Void Spirit. 3 heroes out of the game for Nigma. This rack sound, an incredible speed here with the farm that Yatoro's got. The melee rack's got in the mid lane. Range racks are full as well. Miracle trying with a jump in. The third buyback here, so 3 buybacks for Nigma in an attempt to push them back. Rudy, but Yatoro's going to turn with the BKB, looks towards Mind Control. Mind Control puts the BKB, starts to back away. Mio, he's retreating. Puts the BKB and TP's out. This is going to be a back off from the side. It looks like Yatoro actually wants to go back in. He's going to seize the opportunity to jump onto RMN, but the Hand of God heals RMN up. Another jump from Yatoro, wants to finish up the kill. Super Rudy trying to kite up the board with the North Scepter. He's on top of the timing, jump across from Yatoro. Super Rudy trying his best to flicker away, slows down Yatoro with the E-Blade. Another time walk, Yatoro continues to try and hunt down this Tiny. There's going to be a buyback from RMN now. This is 4 buybacks from Nigma throughout this fight.
I think they're starting to recognize that Weehaw might not have buyback, because he's short on gold. They actually need to pick up bounty wins when they spawn in order for him to have buyback, and Mind Control now bottom. He just used the catch. He's straight in with the jump, and that is going to get dieback. A dieback from Mind Control. Look at, as you said, Rudy. You just lost your 2 ways of pushing out the lane. Rudy's trying his best to get these bounties. He knows Weehaw has no buyback if he doesn't get them, so he's playing here.
They've got to find it. Yeah, he has to get 2 of them.
He's got to get the second one. Miracle's there.
It's not even going to be enough. They needed 3. It's going to be close for Weehaw. He's still at 90 gold short of the buyback.
Uh-oh.
He managed to also get the... I mean, Super Rudy's not got buyback as well. This should be it.
Should just be able to end it here,
This should be game over. As Yellow Submarine, they're looking to finish this one up. 44 to 19. 42,000 gold lead. As RMN, he's down as well. tier 4's falling. This game 1, 55 minutes in. I mean, just a bit of a masterclass here from Yellow Submarine against Nigma. They've really shown their potential here in this first showing at ESL1 Germany. Chrono's out. Miracle will go down. I'm just not going to protect him against the nullifier. And 5 heroes dead. No buybacks. Tier 4. The Ancients are